So that tribal council was so frustrating. Honestly, I'm kind of pissed off. I was like, I can't tie it. Can't tie it. It doesn't make sense because the people, Bailey and Brett are both immune. So it's like, I can't do it. So I had to vote on Michael. Like, I had a talk with Brett, and he said Man next. And I kind of want to, like, flip things up. And with this information, I think it's time I could finally flip Landman over to me. Because he owes me. And we can get Brett out this round. Brett and Bailey wanted Landman out and are wanting him out this round. So what we can do is we could pull in Landman and Grapix, and we would have the numbers no matter what. But if I win to Rocks, I completely lost that alliance, and we could lose the numbers. And that's why I voted Michael out.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah. I didn't want to blindside you. I was like panicking. I was like, oh my god, I just screwed over Jabroni. He's gonna be so mad. But yeah, this is
No, I'm not pissed at all.
Thinking about it, Michael going home, it's not the greatest. Like, he kind of trusted me, but at the same time, I actually have another shield on my side. Manatee boy, that little boy. Yes, sir. I still have some trust with him, but at the same time, he's getting pretty wishy-washy. I know he's a bit of a solid game player. I have a fairly solid position where I can start bouncing around because, honestly, this is my plan coming into the goddamn merge. I wanted to cannibalize my tribe like Hannibal Lecter style, Kano style, where you're like ripping out the organs.
I thought Brett was the main guy controlling the vote, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Alright.
So we may have to roll with Landman and Grapix if that's the case.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're fucked. We need to immediately leak it to them, like now, and we have to cater to them especially. So in terms of the name, it really depends on who's up.
I'm gonna go talk to Brett. I'm gonna try and push hard on Landman and try to get those get the division between them. Like, I'm gonna try and like make it so they're like against each other as much as possible. So I've been kind of doing some damage control, right? And I've talked to Logan here, and he kind of understands why I did what I did. I've patched it up a little bit with them, and I kind of feel like now I'm running the game. I'm in the position to get far. I love it.
I guess because after how everything went down, I'm just pretty much trying to see if there's any options I could take, because I think the vote pretty much became like a slap in the face for me.
Why? What was were you expecting it to be like a 7-1?
No, I'm not thinking of something unanimously. I feel like it might be 4-4 or maybe someone flipped, but I didn't expect someone who I trust to flip.
I'm honestly feeling pretty shocked, and honestly, I thought it was going to be a 4-4 since we're going in, locking in into a tie, but some odd reason, Manatee decided to flip the vote and take out Michael, which I feel like I don't get the logic behind sending Michael home, because now we're pretty much sitting ducks with it, with the other tribe, Arvik, being 4 and Tulagak being 3. I'm pretty much, I need to figure out what I need to do where I need to go from here, because I'm completely not only blown away, but I feel pretty upset with how Manatee decided to just not be willing to go to Rocks.
Don't tell Manatee at all, okay? Because then I'm fucked. Manatee told me that you and Bailey want me gone this round.
I just okay.
Yeah.
You want to know something for real?
But yeah,
that I messaged that to Manatee because because Bailey told me that Manatee said that they wanted to vote you. So I told Manatee, I said we do Landon next round, because I was just trying to buy you one round left in the game. I'm like, we do Michael this round and we do Landon next round, which is wild because like I don't know what's happening. Because like I would have been like, it seems like there's a lot of misinformation going on, but like why is he trying to pit you against me and then me against you? Okay, so last night's vote was insane. I have Bailey in my ear telling me, Manatee wants to do Landon. Should we just do Landon? I'm down to do Landon. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to do Landon. I fuck with Landon, but like I don't want to make it seem like I fuck with Landon too much. So then I message Manatee and I say, we do Michael this round, Landon next round. Now things are in an interesting situation. Manatee is actively trying to get Landon out, but also like leaking to Landon that I want Landon out, which is a little weird. I don't really know what's going on there. But Manatee also stayed in that vote with us. So like, do I trust Manatee? I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on there.
Michael said that he wanted you out because he said you and Grapix were a duo. So I was just running with what he said and just basically telling that to the people that I knew we didn't already trust. And then I was kind of telling it to Manatee too, because obviously I haven't met Manatee until we just merged with him, so I didn't know how much we wanted to trust him or not. So I was kind of just telling him the same thing as what I was telling the other people, so then it doesn't really look weird if they compare notes. It kind of just looks like I'm telling them all the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say, like, I'm good to go to, like, Final 5. Like, obviously, maybe some people are closer than us in this 5, but I think it's best case scenario if we all just stick together. I don't know if Baile or Manatee. I do not want them in the game for much longer. Baile, I don't mind, but he has way too much jury threat. And then Manatee is just spreading so much info that it's making us all confused and almost turning on each other, which is not good at all. That sucks. It really sucks. We almost did, honestly. I almost like, oh my gosh, that's like Baile, but no. I think the right call here is to vote out Manatee, like, this round. No, he said, like, you and Brett, yeah, Brett and Brett, they want you out next. That's what Manatee said.
Okay.
You have the vote,
Okay.
but Manatee wants me next.
Okay, so Manatee is trying to betray us in a sort of way?
That's my guess, yeah.
Welcome subscribers to your next community challenge. First things first, as you can see, Logan isn't here due to technical issues. You'll not be competing in this challenge. That out of the way, Brett, I need to take immunity back from you. Once again, we'll be up for grabs. Let's get to today's challenge. In this challenge, castaways will complete a shulker tightrope to retrieve blocks from 3 chests. Once they've got a block, they'll bring it back and go back on the course. First person to bring back the 3 blocks and build their snow golem will win immunity. Survivors ready. Go!
Oh. Alright, let's go do this. Crap. Oh, I see.
A learning curve to this challenge. Baile quickly at his chest. Baile in the lead. He's got to bring back his first block. He's got it. He can head back up. Jared's at his first block. Jared's got to come back with it. Seems to be between Baile and Jared currently. And Brett has one. Landman has one as well. Okay, I have not any good attention.
Wait,
Fuck.
Landman currently in the lead. Now
I don't get it, bro.
Landman, Brett, and Baile. So Manatee still hasn't got one. Grapix is trying to figure out the strategy.
Yeah.
Okay, how did I not know what went wrong?
Baile almost at the end.
Oh, probably.
Setback.
I got it. No.
Landman, Brett, and Baile all at the same spot. The rest kind of falling out.
Brett. Bro. Oh, I almost made it. Crap.
I'm out of it.
Jared now catching up.
Oh, I fell.
Jared nearly at the
lag.
ground falls. Bailey gets
That
his
was
next
damn
block.
lag.
Bailey currently in the lead with 2. He'll now have to do the entire course one more time and then build his golem.
I'm so bad at parkour.
I just can't get the groove no more.
And they cross the first section.
What?
Dude, I don't know how to do this. Well, I do know how, but I'm not doing it.
So it's looking like this could be a blowout potentially. As Bailey's got one more row to go.
Jeez. There we go. There, I made it. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter. I just was gonna win.
Grapix gets his first block.
Wow,
Bring it to
finally.
the end of his course. He is now tied with a handful of people.
Oh, I am? Okay, cool.
And just like that,
yeah.
Bailey has gotten his snow golem. This challenge is over. Bailey, come on up. Individual immunity is yours. Guaranteed a spot in the top 6. You are officially beating your placement from last season. Congratulations. As for everyone else, can't say the same. One of you will be voted off to become the first jury member of the season. So y'all can head back to camp and, yeah, get on that.
Are we still thinking Landman?
I'm not opposed to it.
Because
But
I
do we have
talked over that
numbers
with
for it?
Jabroni, and he seems to be pretty down with it.
See, I don't mind doing Landman because personally, I think Landman kind of just has graphics in his back pocket, and then graphics without Landman is fine. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about that. My only concern is that do I want to vote with the Jared and Logan who just voted me last round? That's my only concern with that.
Right now, at this point, totally pulling the strings in the middle here. But I have Bailey, and I'm like, guys, it's Landman. We made the decision, right? I made this dude. Vote out Michael. We vote out Landman. That's what we want to do, and they're falling for it. So now I'm talking to the others, and I was like, Brett's the biggest threat, and I'm like, Landman, Brett is voting you out. This is somebody who you're supposed to work with, and he's like, so down to vote out Brett, and it's like, this is working amazing. To keep us and Grapix strong, we kind of need to go with Jabroni and Jared, because otherwise you're kind of just going home.
Why do you think that? I mean,
Because Brett
right.
and Brett and Bailey want you out, and then Jabroni and Jared will go with that. That's a 4-3, and so that's why we would have been preferred to get Bailey out last round, but it is what it is.
Right.
That's why hopefully Brett doesn't have an idol and he doesn't see it coming, and we can do that. Would you be down to do that, to vote out Brett?
This game is super overwhelming. So many things are being said and tossed around. I don't really know what to believe. I think I'm in a decent spot right now. I trust Brett 100% because unless he really meant that combo at the start of the game literally meant nothing, then he has no reason to vote me out right here.
I will be voting with you, like whoever we decide on. But we just got to make sure me, you, and Landon are locked in, and then I think I can probably get Bailey to vote with us, most likely, or like we can get Manatee to vote with us, or like whatever happens. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna see if Manatee tries to pitch me to go after you guys this round. I kind of want Manatee out because that means either he's trying to play me or he actually does want you two out. So I kind of want to talk to him and see what he says. Because if he tells me he wants y'all out, then I'm not a fan of that.
And we've been talking about the Landman thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that still might be a smart idea.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I'm not like opposed. Like, have you talked to other, like, is there numbers again? Because I know Landon has graphics, like kind of like.
I've talked to Bailey with it, and Bailey is good, and then we can get Logan and Jared on it, and that's 5.
Okay.
Immunity feels so nice around my neck. It's been too long since I've had it. Alright, this tribal, honestly, I feel like if I'm not being lied to here, well, I mean, I guess a survivor, yeah. But honestly, if I'm not being lied to, I think I did like the craziest recovery of all time, and like I'm in a really good spot. I think that if Manatee goes home here, the guy who's like playing the middle and like trying to disrupt everything right now, then honestly, it's just best case scenario for me, because I'm getting rid of the person actively causing chaos, and like it just made and everyone like trust me more, because then I just gain better relationships with literally everyone.
I do
People
want
who are-
Jabroni out 100%. That's who I want out like top of my list. I'm just like a little scared about the idol.
Yeah. I feel like we need to vote out the people who are socially capable of like ruining our chances right now. And to me, those
Yeah.
people are like Landon and Manatee.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest. Ideally, I would love for like Jabroni's number one in my book, but like I don't know if he has an idol. I kind of want Manatee out. He's like getting in good with Landon, who like I'm kind of working on. He's kind of like in my back pocket. He's like working with him, like trying to like get him like away from me, which is like not good because that's like a number me and you can use. You know what I mean? Bailey seems kind of wishy-washy about wanting to stay with Landon and Grapix. Ideally for me, I stay with Bailey, Landon, and Grapix and just ride it out. But I don't know how. I don't know if that's going to be a thing that can happen at this point, because a lot of people see Landon and Grapix as a duo, which I mean, they are for sure, but I don't know why everybody's so threatened of that though. Like Grapix is very bad at challenges, and I don't know. I'm going to try to convince Bailey to try to stick with Landon.
Grapix, what's happening is Brett and Bailey are trying to split you and Landman up by voting Landman out. So I'm considering maybe if we and then obviously Jared here, and then Landman and Jabroni voted out Brett.
So you want to vote out Brett?
Yes. Basically, he's trying to split up you and Landman.
So Manatee came up to me and he said, we gotta get rid of Brett because he's a pretty big threat to win. Which I honestly agree with, because he's very good challenge-wise, but also seems to have pretty good socially. But I'm not really sure with Manatee at this point, because Manatee did betray me and decided to go with the 4 Arvik. I'm just hoping we have the numbers.
Things are getting a bit spicy here because I have, I have the idol, and I don't know, gotta play it right and hopefully save Brett if he is in mere danger later. But we'll see with the votes. Just want to talk to him, but we'll see. Because I really didn't expect to find it. But we have it now, so we're just in a little tricky situation, different sides. We'll see.
Okay, just be honest with me. Am I getting Mercy killed?
No, if you were getting voted out, hand on my heart, I didn't know it happened.
What the fuck? Okay. What the hell was that? Okay, so now we have the Baile motherfucker. He been telling me that I'm safe. Am I gonna survive this freaking roller coaster of lol with the freaking, what I'm getting at is, I'm actually fine, but to be fair, you know what they say, that's what they all say. But what do you know? Have you ever heard the suspension of disbelief? I'm going to be holding my head up high for the fucking clouds, but maybe not too high. I might just fall over, but if stuff goes to plan, you're gonna get activated of my Trapacade, and that is Berserker Sword.
I'm fine voting out Landman here, like 110% fine doing it, but I'm only doing it if you guys are actually doing him. Because I don't see a point in voting out Brett, because I think Landman is the glue between the trio, and I think if Landman goes, then Grapix and Brett don't have that good of a connection to each other, and we're in a better position.
I think we take your perspective and go for Manatee.
I think I'm the swing vote here. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, because, like, I could be getting lied to. But to my knowledge, I think it's meant to be a 3-3, and I'm a swing vote. I think I made a tight thing with Jebroni this round. Honestly, I'm very happy with the way I played this round, and I'm hoping it goes the way I want it to.
Alright, welcome final 7 to Tribal Council. Baile, by winning immunity today, you've guaranteed you'll surpass your original placement. How does it feel to know that this will be your better showing of your 2 seasons?
It feels great. After the very embarrassing show that was the fake idol of season 2, I'm very glad that I'm not going home to anything like that.
Logan, you spent most of the round kinda in limbo with your computer. Do you feel like that could put you out of the loop when it comes to the vote?
Well, you see here, I both have had a date with Corona Chan, and now I've had a date with fucking Virus McGee. Freaking I love you. So this is very stressful.
Landman,
It was an odd one.
do you think that there's a clear pecking order on this tribe, or is it still kind of blurry where the lines are truly drawn?
It's fucking so blurry. It's like you have fucking zero vision. It's insane. I have no clue of any sides at all of what's going on. Like, it's been an insane talking time. And this vote is really going to show which side is going ahead.
Jared, how do you feel about your position on the tribe? Do you think you're in a good spot, or are you a little worried about where you stand?
I'm feeling concerned about where I stand because the last vote I voted in the minority, and right now, even though I wanted to say I feel safe, I don't think I feel safe at all. Because I feel like every conversation that I had, I'm trying to make sure that I stay alive as much as I can, but also trying to make sure that I try to plan ahead just to make sure if I do survive, I figure out how do I get myself to the end.
That is the important thing to do, is to get to that final tribal council to make sure you can win this game. You'll all get to that final tribal council, but most of you will be on the jury. The question is, who will be the first one there? It is time to vote. Brett, you can start us off.
I'm thinking I'm about to make the biggest shot of this merge, and we're about to run this thing. Let's go.
All right, I have tallied the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Yes.
Use it on Brett.
All right.
What?
This is, in
What?
fact, a hidden
Hey,
immunity
yo!
idol,
Huh?
which means any votes cast for Brett will not count.
Are you kidding me?
With that, I'll now read the votes.
What
First
are you
vote.
thinking?
Brett does not count. Second vote, Brett does not count. Third vote, Manatee. That's 1 vote
Oh my
Manatee,
god.
4 votes left. Manatee.
God damn it.
The next vote, and first jury member, is Manatee. Manatee, that's 3, that's enough. I'll need you to bring me your torch.
And I was running the thing. Oh man, okay.
Alright, Manatee. It's a pleasure having you. You're fun to watch, but unfortunately,
Man.
tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Yeah.
Grapix, that was stupid. Brett, baller move. Jabroni, if you did that, awesome. Landman, you are not playing very well, like, at all. Jared, I love you. Alright, bye-bye.
Alright, everyone.
Great.
You have all survived the vote in Outplay. We're yet to see a correct one in my series, so, you know, maybe one day you guys can head back to camp, and I will see you at the next challenge.
You probably should have seen it coming. I mean, I kind of did, kind of didn't. I commend the people who did it. It was smart. I was playing the middle. I would have won the season. Let's be real. I had an insane run. It was hilarious. Genuinely, so much fun. I would love to do this again. Genuinely, one of the best experiences I've ever had playing a Survivor.